इसमें there are four structural isomers. देखिए जरा C5H10O2 that are carboxylic acids. The first isomer has been drawn. Draw the skeletal formula of three other structural isomers. Structural isomers हमें पता है chain, position and functional group होते हैं. Carboxylic acid में हमें पता है कि position isomers नहीं बनते. You cannot switch the position of functional group, right? So but उसने कहा है कि सारे जो बनाने हैं वो carboxylic acids ही होने चाहिए. So functional group भी नहीं बना सकते तो we can make the chain isomers. So इसमें already drawn जो है 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon in the chain है. So one thing we can do is to put 5 carbons in the chain like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. O and OH. This is the first one. The second one in isomer 3, what we can do, we can switch the position of. Yes. So let's switch the position 1, 2, 3, 4. And instead of methyl group at carbon number 2, I'm putting at carbon number 3. So that was 2-methyl butanoic acid. This is 3-methyl butanoic acid. And the last one, I can still increase the number of branches. I can still make a chain isomer, making the chain even shorter, like this. 1, 2, 3. Look at this. Here. So there are 3 carbons. Now I'm going to put 2 carbons in the branch. Right. So these are the 3 isomers of, you have to draw this because the next part is the spectrum and NMR spectrum. So these are the 3 isomers. Please draw them and label them isomer 1, 2, 3, 4 because I'm going to scroll up. So isomer 1 is 2-methyl butanoic acid, isomer 2 is 3-methyl butanoic acid, isomer 2 is pentanoic acid, and isomer 4 is 2,2-dimethyl propanoic acid. Okay? State the systematic name of isomer 1. What is the systematic name of isomer 1? 2-methyl butanoic acid. Now here we go. F is one of the 4 structural isomers in B1. Carbon 13 spectrum of F is shown here. Use the spectrum to identify the isomer F. Draw its structure in the box below. And then carbon 13 data के हिसाब से आपको ये fill करना होगा. But as I tell you always, instead of following this spectrum, अगर हम खुद से वहाँ जाके, if we assign the peaks, then we'll be able to understand. यहाँ से देख लेते हैं कि how many peaks are there in the spectrum? How many peaks? 0 वाली count नहीं होती, वो तो TMS की होती है. So what else? There are 3 peaks. Okay, now going back to this, I know if this would have been the first one, so how many peaks would be there? Carbon peaks, carbon 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know this is not the... Okay, next. Obviously, isomer 2 में भी कितनी peaks होंगी? More than 3, na? More than 3 peaks would be there. So I'm going to cross this out. Similarly, isomer 3 and 4. Now they are under consideration. Isomer 3, look at this. How many carbon 13 peaks? 1, 2, 3, and these 2, 4. So again, this is not my answer. Here you come. So this is C, 1 peak. Then the carbon which is next to this. If I have a confusion, so I can do like this. I can draw the displayed formula of this, so that'll make me understand. Here it is CH3, here it is CH3, here it is CH3. Now I can see clearly 3 different carbons with 3 different chemical environments. For example, this carbon is a different chemical environment. If you can look at the data, please, and quote me the chemical shift value. Okay, this is I believe 165 to 180. कितना है? No, the carboxylic acid वाला. Down 160 से 160 to 185 और the carbon, this one is 0 to all three, 0 to 50. और ये वाला जो है, जो next to CO होता है, next to CO, next to C double bond O, 25 to 50, I believe. 25 to 50. So 3 carbons, 3 different environments. So now come to this. अब आपको ये नजर आ गया, this is because of COOH. This is because of 3 CH3s. ये जो है, these are 3 CH3s. और ये जो वो single carbon था, ये उसकी वजह से, right? So now 27 पे environment of carbon atoms, hybridization of carbon atoms. Now you have to tell जो 27 पे था, जो 41 पे था, उस डेटा से ही देख के बताना है क्या है। यही डेटा, दिस वन, यही डेटा वहां पे फिल करना है हमने। तो 160 to 185 is because of COOH. This is the environment of carbon is COOH, and hybridization is sp2. Okay, 41 वाला जो है, 41 is the carbon that is sp3 hybrid. That's the carbon with having CH3 all around. And what is the hybridization? sp3. उसी table पे back पे there is hybridization written. Okay, you just have to copy. Or last one is 3 CH3s. And what is the hybridization of this carbon? sp3 again. Whenever the carbon is single bonded, it is always sp3. We'll continue this. Thank you. Bye.